Hi guys, we all know that flashlight manufacturers do all the possible to reach maximum numbers of throw and brightness in specifications, so I didn't even expect that such a big brand as Nitecore would take a break in this pursuit to release a usual flashlight, not sort of wow thing, but a reliable workhorse for those who need compact long thrower with good runtime. So is Nitecore MH25 version 2. Let's take a closer look at this flashlight. Kit includes everything you need. The flashlight itself, 5000 mAh 21700 battery and adapter to it, a clip, a lanyard, a charging cable, a holster, a manual, a warranty card, everything you need again. If we treat this flashlight as a long thrower, it is relatively compact for its class. Relatively because the small diameter of the head is compensated by the hefty overall length of the body, but it has absolutely ordinary size for a tactical model. I personally like this size. The flashlight has an excellent balance, comfortable and firm grip. You would expect the design to be the same as of the predecessor like MH25S or old MH25 GTS, but no, design of this novelty is modest to the point of facelessness. There is nothing outstanding in design at all. Nevertheless, you can see that this is a brand and well-designed flashlight, which is what it is, but no more. On the other hand, it is a flashlight to work, not for just admiring it or keep stored at the shelf. I suppose that this is enough that this flashlight just looks good, and it definitely does. Of those design changes that influence use, I can highlight traditional layout of the tail button. Now flashlight has a tail stand, although I believe that just few people needs it. There are springs at both tail and head sides. The knurling is quite tenacious. Again, the flashlight has a really good grip. The head is not that wide, especially relative to its length. There is a lot of quite deep cooling fins, and as usually the side button and the charging port are at the opposite sides of the head. Side button is clicky with average deep move. There are no problems to blind find it, no matter bare hand or in thick winter gloves on. The charging port cover is thick. It never accidentally opened while I used Nitecore MH25 version 2 in these review tests. Bezel is far away from being tactical. Its teeth are wide and low. The bezel of course is sealed. The head is not separable. You just cannot unscrew bezel to look at what is inside. And inside is actually smooth and quite deep reflector. I have no idea what LED is used here. All I see is that this one is quite larger than XHP35 or SST40. I just have no idea what LED is used here. If you manage to recognize it, please write in comments. The user interface here is simple and well known, with two modes, with daily and tactical modes. The brightness is well stabilized. Flashlight performs excellent when there are some cooling, and it performs also well even after immediately reactivation of high mode. Though mode spacing is good in low levels, it definitely lacks intermediate mode between huge gap of high and mid modes, sort of 700 lumens. I believe that flashlight can keep such a brightness level well stabilized even without any wind cooling. Actually, I also believe that more bright and throwy SFT40 LED would be better choice here instead of this whatever it is LED. The flashlight has a long range light with pronounced hotspot and dim side light. It will be of course inconvenient for near range work, but performs its best from around like 30-50 meters. Or of course if you need a focused light for sort of indoor tactical use where you shouldn't blind your mates with side light. I was astonished not to see cold but natural white light here. That is so damn good. But I really don't like a visible green tint of this LED. It is clearly seen in winter use when I point flashlight on white snow. But I must be honest with you, I must notice that when you use Nitecore MH25 version 2 in summer, when there are lots of trees and grass around, such a green tint simply disappears. Anyway, I warmly welcome the fact that Nitecore refused of cold white LED in this model. However, this does not in any way negate the fact that I've always criticized such a tint shifts in any LED. That's sort of balance of what I like and I don't like in this model. According to incredibly high modern standards of throw, the throw of this flashlight is quite moderate. There is nothing astonishing here. Just good throw, but nothing more. But again, these standards are really high now. It will be possible to achieve impressive throw with the same OSRAM LED and just keep the same brightness of 1300 lumens as it is now, but throw will be way better. But you know, the flashlight will lose natural white light, and side light will disappear at all. Even as is, the flashlight works quite confidently within a radius of about 2.5 meters and give in general useful light up to 400 meters. Again, Nitecore MH25 version 2 doesn't impress with its brightness and throw only by modern standards, which are frankly crazy high. But if you remember that we are talking only about 1300 lumens of maximum brightness, then you understand that the throw is not bad at all. Let's count advantages, there are a lot of them. Brightness is moderate, but it's fully stabilized and the throw is good for this brightness. Light is not cold white, but really natural white one. Capacious battery with long run time and fast charging speed. Body is well designed, grip is comfortable and firm. User interface is understandable to any user. 3-4 years ago, such combination of all these advantages might have made this model a real bestseller. And all these advantages make me even forget really greenish light, which I'm usually strongly against of. I honestly admit that chances are low that user will notice such a tint during summer outdoor use. I've got absolutely nothing against the rest of flashlight functionality besides lack of intermediate mode between high and mid modes. As a result, Nitecore MH25 is a reliable workhorse for those who are looking for compact long thrower with some tactical features, for those who need capacious battery with fast charging and excellent run time. The result is this flashlight, simple, compact, with a decent throw. That's what it is.